Three, two, one.
I'm Alex Perez, and you're watching Sipping Off the Cuff on TequilaAficionado.com.
I'm Mike Morales, your sidekick here in Texas. Mira, for Day of the Dead, this is we're taping this close to Day of the Dead, Halloween, and this it may looks like a giant Pez dispenser, but it's not. It is
Yes, it
Calavera.
does.
Doesn't it look like a giant Pez dispenser? Like if you opened
It
it up, it
does.
would it would squirt tequila in your mouth or something,
That's what
right?
it looked like.
Yeah. Now these are all hand painted. They are hand painted in
Or this looks like
Mexico.
an Oscar.
I'd like to accept this Oscar for the little people.
This is a Mexican Oscar.
Oh God.
Little
Um,
microphone.
yeah, yeah, really. It's a. No, you remember these old microphones? It was at the head. It looked like a. Remember the old mics that used
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
and the head would tilt back like this. I'm sorry. I'm probably aging myself, but anyhow, look how beautiful these are. Isn't that cool? These are just
Yeah,
really
the,
cool
the,
bottles.
the
They're very,
craftsmanship is neat. Yeah.
yes, they're very substantial. Alex was complaining that if he put the bottle close to him, it would cast a shadow. It would get, the bottle is getting in his light, so be real careful when you open these, by the way. They are synthetic corks. And if you're not careful, as you may have seen us with our Blanco version of this, that it could pop off the topper. And so be real careful putting it back in as well. Alex, we talked about the Blanco being um, a lowlands tequila, and it is a combination of Horno and autoclave, and they're using a molino, which to me just means a shredder. The
Right.
gnome is 1438. If you're familiar with, you can find the gnome list. They come out regularly on Tequila Aficionado. You can just go on the website and pick the latest one, because we've been doing a great job on keeping on top of that. And for some reason, the CRT is coming out with one weekly, literally.
Wow.
So yeah, I guess there's that many. Um, there are that many brands coming up and disappearing at the same time. This particular one is it is a tequila reposado 100% pure blue agave, which is aged in oak casks for 4 to 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah, this is a limited edition gold hand painted bottle. It is half of the agave is processed in traditional brick ovens, and the other half in stainless steel autoclaves. Distillation takes place in pot stills, also known as single batch slow distillation. So I love that
He's
they're,
trying to get the best of both worlds, I guess.
yeah, yeah, and again, this one is a high. They're using Highlands agave as opposed to the Blanco being a Lowlands agave. So, and as we'll tell you, in the añejo is a combination of both. This was a silver medal winner at 2013 Spirits of Mexico. And what do we look like? I think it's kind of, for 4 to 6 months. It's got a
It's
decent color.
it's like a light straw color to it.
Yeah, not super gold or anything like that. So it's probably just enough to take the edge off of the Blanco.
It's
Well,
got
I mean, this is the Highlands, so it's going to taste completely different.
some big thick tears on there,
Yes,
real thick.
slow and runny, actually.
Ooh, a lot of honey. A lot of honey notes in there.
Surprisingly, I still get alcohol, and my bottle has been opened, so I'm a little surprised at that.
Yeah, some caramel, almost candy-like.
A little bit. Mine's still opening up a little.
Yeah, it's got a nice nose.
Yeah, because it's different than the Blanco. All right, it's not going to have the same characteristics where the Blanco has, simply because this one's a Highlands. So we're probably going to get more barrel out of this one.
Mm.
Oh, hello.
Nice repo. Here, you got some tequila on your mic.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Wow,
Uh, you
that's a
know,
substantial repo.
I will say that this one and the Blanco have a really good finish. These both are finishing very, very nicely. You know, nice warm finish.
And
Um,
they have some medium to long finishes too on the palate.
yes, but you know, Alex, it's not very sweet on the intake. Did you notice
No,
that? The nose is sweet, but it's not as sweet on the intake, which you know it's I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but
it plays a trick on you. So it's got a nice bouquet. It's a nice, sweet. It's honey like to me
mhm.
with some caramel. And then on the finish,
I really love the
it's
finish
got a,
on both
it's
of
got a
these.
thick finish for a reposado.
Yeah, it almost has a finish like an añejo.
Yeah, it's pretty meaty.
Yeah.
I get some of the caramel. It's got hints of something else in there.
Is it spices? Are we getting spices like
I think so.
um, maybe some cinnamon?
It could be cinnamon.
Because it's a
Cinnamon
little
and maybe
hot,
it is a little warm. I'm not sure what it is.
but yeah, but you can smell the honey now. As you get
Yeah,
down there, you stick your nose in it, you'll smell it.
I like it.
I do too. I think it's another brand of promise, not just for their packaging, but I think that I got to tell you that this is. I enjoy the fact that they're telling us what they're doing to the agave, how they're processing it, that they're keeping the craftsmanship in Mexico. You know, this is not a Chinese bottle, all right, with lead, you know, with paint that's going to make you sick. At least that's what they're telling us on their website, right?
It doesn't say made in China.
No, it doesn't say made in China, hecho en Mexico. And you're looking at the Reposado, you will probably be seeing it. The MSRP is $69.99 according to the website. Um, this is a substantial bottle. So again, I think it's well balanced as far as pricing goes too, Alex, because it's a substantial tequila and it's a substantial bottle. You're getting the best of both worlds. And I think when it comes to packaging, we've seen already this year how some of these brand owners and importers are going bananas. They're going above and beyond with their not just with their juice, but also with their packaging. So our brand of promise for packaging this year will have a lot of hard, tough competition as well. So I think brand of promise it really is worth looking for and
I think
keeping
so.
in your. Now I don't know if I wouldn't put it in a cocktail. I don't know if you would experiment with it, but I think it's just I think these are just great sippers. Both the Blanco and the Reposado have
I
been.
think, yeah, I think they stand on their own.
Hmm.
You
Although,
know,
although, didn't you say an old fashioned maybe for this?
yeah, I'll experiment with it.
Because that
For
the
sure.
old fashioned is your gauntlet, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that the one you put
Well, it's
everything through?
it's it's the original. It's the original cocktail.
Oh well, I thought the
So you
Margarita
can
was the original cocktail.
you can the original
Well,
cocktail. You got
yeah.
the old
So
fashioned and the Manhattan. No, but it's a substantial reposado.
I think so too. So keep an
So
eye out for it. It's Calavera. I'm pretty sure that their website will probably tell you where you'll be able to get it. They're also on Facebook. I don't believe that they're on Twitter, but if you do any social media, you'll be able to find them there. But that's our take on Calavera Reposado. I am Mike Morales here in Texas.
I'm Alex Perez, and you're watching Sipping Off the Cuff on TequilaAficionado.com. And as always, sip wisely.